Day 6 of our Kenya safari tour. Today is our last day. The evening before we got to our campsite, we could see clouds over Kilimanjaro. The following morning, we woke up at 4 a.m. and it was all clear. We could see Kilimanjaro so clear in all its glory. So beautiful. We also saw the sunrise from Ambesoli. They also offer the hot air balloons here too, but it's better to get the hot air balloons in Masai Mara. Masai Mara offers the breakfast in the savannah, but Ambesoli does not because they are more strict here. Anyways, today is our last day of the safari tour. As I said, Kilimanjaro is so clear today. Usually in the mornings, Kilimanjaro is so clear and you can see the snow caps. Kilimanjaro is usually clear in the evenings and in the early mornings. It's such a sight to see with all the animals around and with the backdrop of Kilimanjaro. You can't beat that. And like I said in the last video, elephants are really popular in Ambesoli. There's a lot of them. If you want to see the Big Five, I highly recommend going to various parks. Out of the Big Five, I think the leopard is the hardest thing that you can capture. If you're really set on seeing the Big Five in Africa, I highly recommend that you just take enough time to see them all. We saw all of the Big Five by day 4, so as long as you have at least a week, you should probably be able to see all of them. Me personally, my favorites were definitely the big cats like the lions and the leopards. In my opinion, everything else is a bit easier. I'm pretty sure that as long as you visit several parks and are here for about a week, then you'll definitely see the Big Five. Most of this footage I have is on camera from my cell phone. But I also have some really good close-ups that I would like to share with you as well. As I mentioned before, my boyfriend did have a really nice camera and lens. For example, this cheetah was on my boyfriend's camera. There are a lot of things that will be too far away to get really high quality on a cell phone camera. This cheetah wasn't that far away, but on the camera it will look far away, so you definitely need the lens for it. Here's another example of elephants that we captured as well. Depending where you are, you probably could capture this, but I love the photo. A photo like this, however, is hard to capture because the monkeys do get shy. Also, have you heard of African massage? Fair warning, the roads here are very bumpy, so sometimes you may need to change your tire. After our safari, we were off to go back to Nairobi. But we did also make some pit stops along the way for lunch and souvenirs. I think a lot of the safari trucks go to the similar locations actually. Maybe they make a deal with certain vendors, I don't know. Anyways, the remainder of the trip that we had was in Nairobi. I did capture some videos of the city of Nairobi. This is real life in Nairobi, Kenya. I thought it was important to capture this so you can get an idea of Nairobi, Kenya. It's a hustling and bustling city. They have a lot of really nice hotels in Nairobi. I'm going to be visiting one here. For our last day, we actually stayed at the Radisson Blu in Nairobi. I thought the hotel was super nice and spacious, very clean as well. This area in Nairobi is really nice and the view is so amazing. This is one of the very metropolitan parts of Kenya. I kind of wish we had more time to stay here, but I'm super happy with how our trip turned out. At the beginning of our trip, we actually missed one of our flights due to visa problems, but it's okay, we still had a great time. The bathroom in this hotel is really funky. Look at all the lights, it's all green in here. After going on safari for so many days, we were really ready to relax here. Our next plan was to go by the pools and relax and swim around. The pool here also has a view of Nairobi, it's really beautiful. We're also going to have a small bite to eat, but not too much because we're going to have dinner with our new friends that we met on tour. Hope you enjoyed my Kenya safari trip. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this.